Alright, welcome back to my new episode. Today I'll be talking with the horrible lighting about what are my plans for the summer. Summer is still, 1,000 months away. I have my winter crops in. I made the garden a little bit bigger, but I'll show you that a bit later. But I have gotten access to lots more land and I have some major plans. So today I'll be showing you my plans and the new land that I'll be using in the next growing season, which I'll be documenting and trying to put out new videos on a weekly basis. Shorts, maybe daily, you never know. With this channel, it's a mystery. Right, let's get into it. Right, so one of the first things that I did was I made some new beds, but there's nothing in them besides that one. That one I planted some lettuce. So if you have any suggestions on what I must plant, please drop a comment down below. So over here, if you guys remember, about 2 weeks ago on one of my shorts, I showed the first seedlings in the spinach bed. If I come closer, you can now see we have hundreds of thousands of billions, but the actual number is we have about 65 plants. Then here we got our carrots coming in, which I'm now blocking with my shadow. But yeah, the stuff that looks like grass is carrots. So wow, it's actually growing, surprisingly. Right, I have just shown you some of the land. Well, the land that we all know who've watched my other channel, which I actually forgot how to access. Well, this is the new channel. So that's the land. This is field number 1, where I have more plans for more crops and many more areas to put our crops in. But even in our current land area, if you look here, you can see we have lots of land still that we can plant. Over there, I want to put tomatoes. But my plan is along this black fence here. Right, I am going to put some, what's it called? I'll put some tomatoes around there, and then along this green fence, I will be planting some cucumbers. Now we've reached the potential area for me to grow some crops. I'm thinking I'm just cut this small piece here, and I'll probably plant potatoes here. And we'll see from where that shovel is to the board. That's how, and from the wall to this board, that's how wide it will be. And from the end of that board to where I'm standing back to the fence is how long it will be. So it's quite a decent size bed. We can split it into many things. So wonderful. We've now reached my second location. Yeah, I think I can plant some wonderful crops in this patch without having to go far in here. But another problem that I'm going to have here is, as you can see with the shadows, there's a bunch of trees here. So that means I'll probably have to put down compost here because the soil isn't quite out. And that stone over there is actually where I chop wood for my fireplace or to sell, many things to do. So I think just this big little patch here, that will bring lots and lots of produce in. And the fact there's still more areas, and in there you can plant some more. I can plant citrus trees there and oranges and just cut all of these bushes away. So it's quite interesting on how much land available there is that I can use in the urban settings, which is where I live. So it's quite incredible. Another area which is also has quite a lot of land, but I don't think I'll plant lots of crops here, or I'll have to plant shade crops that will be able to grow well in the shade, because as we can see, there are quite a lot of shade here due to the car park which I'm now standing under. So there's quite lots of land, and no, I'm not done. But yeah, I think maybe I could also plant some citrus. Plus, there's some dead trees that need to be trimmed. So there's lots of opportunities to do stuff. But I've now reached another part of the property. Or, yeah, well, my house. My parents' house. So here is a tap which will be good. Because now I have access for here for water. And over here, lots of land. Lots of land for lots of plants. Many opportunities. But here, it's a very rocky soil. And there's lots of birds. And also, I think this tree here, you can see its shadow. I think the roots are lifting up here, which is why the ground is so tough. So that might be a problem. But here is where I store all of my wood. And here is this areas where I cut them into smaller pieces where I can then chop it with my axe. So yeah, there's lots and lots of opportunities. And I still have to show you so much more land. For example, here, these plants are dying. So I could plant some my English has malfunctioned. I could plant some berries here or some type of fruit like pineapples, which will make it look beautiful also. Now in this section, it's from there up until here. Quite a long area for crops. And in the past, if the viewers from my other channel, you guys would remember the spot where all my raised beds were. But here, it's quite a big piece of land, which means there's lots you can do with it. I can plant some citrus, I can plant many types of trees here. Anything. There's lots and lots of space to do with this. But it's a lot. I mean, geez. I think we've reached the end of what I want to plant, where I want to plant. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time and good night. Well, I don't know. It's not nighttime. I think